I'm very late. I've got no coffee yet. I press snooze on my alarm. Oh dear. Never mind. Here I am. I made it. Marley, please stop. What I need is a cup of coffee. 'Cause I ain't got one yet. So let's do that. Let's get a cup of coffee. Lisa, good morning. Oh, I'm not prepared. Lost me for a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. I think actually I was having trouble with my whatever I was doing. I think I just got distracted and I had to restart. Oh, so I'm late. I'm very tired. I overdid it yesterday. I took some pain meds and they knocked me out last night. And I'm really groggy this morning. But here I am. How are you, Lisa? Are you well? I thought it had froze again then. I need coffee. Desperately need coffee. Wow, go you. Good effort. Good effort. Marley, stop noshing on your cock. So I got up. I came downstairs. I let the dog out. And I went live. I've not even had a pee yet. I'm groggy as hell. Oh. Did you hear that? Marley farted. I'm groggy. Very groggy. It was Marley. Marley did it. Claire, good morning. I'm making coffee. So bear with me for just a minute. Yeah, exactly that, Lisa. Exactly that. Oh. Good morning, Claire. I will show you Molly in a minute, but you need to give me a minute because I'm not prepared. Not prepared at all, are we, Molly? No, we're not. Oh. Right, all messages. There we go. Cigarettes ready. Oh, beautiful Molly. Molly, come here. You ready? Molly? You're gonna come that way, are you? Come on. Oh, careful. There we go. Here we go. No. You're a good boy. You're a good boy? Mwah. Mwah. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. What's he doing? What's it? What's the matter? What's the matter with the dog? What are you doing? Go on then. Oh, he's such a good boy. He's so needy all the time. Put my bollocks away. There you go. Oh, Alan, good morning. There we go. Right. Let's adjust that a little bit. Can you tell I'm groggy? Can you tell I'm not with it? Oh. Glad to hear it, Claire. Alan, whose voices was it you was hearing? Was it real voices or was it voices in your head? Voices in your head. Okay. So, what you've got to think, those voices that you hear are literally your own thoughts. Okay? So, all these thoughts that are bouncing around in my head, I can sort of ignore them and, you know, sort of shut off. Whereas, for you, those thoughts become verbalized in your mind. And that's where your issues start. So the fact that they're verbalized in your mind and they're not just a thought anymore because you're hearing the voice, even though the voice isn't there. So instead of ignoring them, have you tried replying to them mentally? Stop. Marley, stop it. don't mean verbally saying anything to reply, but have you tried replying to them in your mind? So if a voice was to say, go and flash your ass to your next door neighbour, would you turn around and reply, no, I'm not going to do that? Or would you turn around and reply, no, that would be wrong of me. Maybe you should go and do it. I don't know. I'm just, this isn't something that I'm really good with. It's not. Alan, do you sleepwalk? Probably a random question, but they won't lock you away. You do sleepwalk. Okay. Right. You're not going to like this. You need to contact your doctor. How long has it been happening? How long have you had the voices in your head? Okay. Again, I'm not a medical professional. It's only my opinion. But from what you're telling me, and from my personal experience with my dad, it sounds a bit like there's a possibility that you have schizophrenia. Sarah, good morning. I could be completely wrong, Alan. I could be completely fucking wrong, but go to the doctors. Tell the doctors what is going on. Tell them how long it's been going on and see what they say. Yime, good morning. Who's prettier than you? I don't believe anybody is prettier than you, Yime. Alan, please, I'm asking you genuinely, make an appointment with the doctor. Get in to see the doctor and do it urgently. Believe me when I say, I watched my dad decline. I watched how his life changed because of schizophrenia. And it was horrible to see. See, I knew that you'd be prettier than me. So please, Alan, get in contact with the doctor. Make an appointment. You can do it. You can do it. You need to do it. Promise me that that's what you will do. I know how scary it is to go to the doctor and tell the doctor these things. I remember when I went to the doctor and told the doctor about my depression and the thoughts that I was having. Yeah. I was embarrassed. I was, what's that word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I need. I'm not disappointed in himself. I can't think of the word. Ashamed. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Aunt. I think it's Aunt. Yeah, ashamed. I was ashamed. But I did it. I was scared to open up. I was worried about the consequences of me doing so. But I did. And you can do it. I know you can do it. So do that one thing for me. Make an appointment. Go and see the doctor and just explain what's happening and how long it's been happening. It may not be as bad as schizophrenia. It may be something completely different. But until you go to the doctor and speak to the doctor, you don't know. Sarah, that's exactly right. Okay. Now, I'm gonna. I'll be right back. I'm going for a pee. I've not had one yet. I was late. Look at the ceiling. There we go. I'll be back. Molly! Oh, hello, dog. Can I not pee in peace? No? Can I not pee in peace? Hello, Molly. Hello, hello. Okay. Now, Alan, a question. It's just a question. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. What sort of things are the voices saying? I think this is quite a relevant question and quite an important question. Are the voices telling you to do things? Are they talking about you? Are they putting you down? Are they, I don't know. What sort of thing are the voices saying? Sarah, how does it feel to be your granny? Bum, 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 bum. Yaim, you could do a journal verbally with your phone. Do you know what I mean? You can, there's something that, yeah, you can speak into your phone and it types it out for you. So you could try that. That might be helpful for you. Alan, did you hear my question? I don't do a journal, but I'm on here every day now, so. You answered. I don't see it, mate. I don't see your answer, bud. Could you tell me again, please? It's not there. I don't know why. Yeah, what are the, no, it's not there, mate. There's no answer of what the voices are telling you, mate, online. And I'm on all messages, so I don't know why I can't see it. Marley, please stop noshing on your cock. Alberto, good morning. I hope you mean you love me in a non-gay way. Wait. What are you doing? Come here. Come on. Come on, Mr. Needy. No, it's not there, mate. There's obviously something that you're writing that YouTube doesn't like, so maybe whatever the word is that they're not liking, change it slightly. Yeah, you'll probably need to try different medications for a little while to see which works for you. Okay. Okay. That's why it's not showing up. It's probably the word that you were using that YouTube didn't like. I had the same problem yesterday. I was typing things and it wasn't coming through. Somebody was talking about pedos, and I said what they need to do is lock pedos in a room full of 100 mothers. So yeah, no, it's definitely not the answer. Claire asked how many of us are sleepwalkers through trauma. I'm not, unless I'm very drunk, which I've got to be honest, the last time that I did do any sleepwalking was probably 30 years ago. So, Alan, that's not true. Not true at all. We wouldn't be better off. You have become an important part of this community, albeit a small community at the moment, but the community is growing, and I want you to continue to be a part of this community. So please don't think that everyone will be better off, because it's not true. Yeah, please don't believe them. Please don't believe them. You seriously, you need to get some professional opinions on the things. I'm not a doctor. No, I'm not any form of doctor. I'm not a medical professional, healthcare professional, anything like that. I'm just a normal, everyday bloke that has been through and still goes through depression and anxiety. I'm not a therapist either. I'm just a normal bloke. Normal, everyday, run-of-the-mill guy. I'm glad. Kirsty, good morning. It's not working. For fuck's sake. There we go. Alan, have you joined Discord? Didn't you say that your phone isn't good enough to get you on there? Oh, don't cry. Well, maybe crying might be beneficial actually, because it does release some of the tension. Sarah, exactly. I wish you could get onto Discord, Alan. I would love to get you in the voice chat and have a bit of a chat with you. Fish, what a fucking ridiculous comment. Yeah, crying can be good. If you're lucky enough to be able to cry, then it is a good release. I'm fucking amazed that people would say something like that. Fucking, what a knob jockey. You don't need to admit it by chatting to me, mate. You've already admitted it. You're not. You wouldn't be talking to me about admitting it. You'd be talking to me about how you move forward. Every time you come on here and you open up, you're taking a massive step forward. But your next step really does need to be to seek help from the doctor. And that's what I need from you, Alan. I need you to see a doctor. And that's that. Yeah, fuck them all. Fucking idiots. Bum, 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 bum. There you go, Alan. It's all there in black and white. Well, not black and white, but, you know, on the screen. Do what you need to do. If you need to have a cry, have a cry. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate it. Have you got any pets, Alan? I did see your song, Kirsty. It was lovely. I don't know if lovely's the word, but yeah, I'm impressed. Dun 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 dun. Did you do it all through AI? I know you said that you wrote it, but did you yeah. Go and call a cat in. Call a cat in, call a cat up and have a cuddle with the cat. Watch out for the claws. I can't hug you, but that's about as close as I can get, if that's any help. Suno, okay. I don't know what that is, but nice. I also need to look into today text to speech. I don't know how that's going to work. but it's something that somebody recommended, and it's something I'd like to bring into this. I've seen some streams where people are, you know, you can hear it in the background reading the messages out. So that would be something that I would like to add to the channel, and I don't know how, so I've got to look into that. Alan, do you feel like you could possibly take that step for us, mate, or for you? I've got a laptop. I got a laptop. Yeah, but we're special, Alan. Special. Yeah, it infuriates me as well. Fucking fag. Yeah. Okay, so this, my dad was on medication for, well, from, let me think, since I was 13, 14, up until last year. And they did adjust medication here and there and change them around a bit. Jamie, good morning. I'm not a shrink. I'm just a normal bloke. But that medication helps. Joe, good morning. I just seen that you've posted a short. Why can't you stop and chat? How rude. Are you well, lovely? Yime, I couldn't have put that better myself. That's okay. Why are you struggling? What's going on? What's going on? Nothing else to do. I'm sure your lovely partner could find something for you to do. Oh no, in the shed. I've got to get into my garage and get some stuff sorted out in there, but yeah, that's a mess. Dan, good morning. How are you, mate? Yeah, you've not seen the state of my garage, Joe. It's bad. It's really bad. bum, bum, bum. I'm very good, thank you, mate. I'm groggy this morning. I took pain meds last night, and what's really strange is normally I take pain meds and they don't affect me. They don't make me sort of high. However, the last couple of times that I've taken codeine, they've affected me quite a lot, and they did last night. And having a bath when you're off your face on codeine isn't fun. It isn't fun. Yeah, I'm nice. Thank you, Kirsty. Appreciate it. I'll take a look shortly. Ow. What the fuck? Ooh, I got a thorn in my thumb from yesterday. I don't recommend picking up blackthorn with your bare hands. Yeah, mine never did, but since I've had my gallbladder removed, they seem to Chromvoxy, okay. No, I don't understand how people get hooked on them. Codeine doesn't make me get a high in that way. Alan, they do help. They do help. It's having the right combination of meds that is important, especially for you. And it'll probably take them a little while to get that combination correct, but it's worth a try. It's worth seeing how you get on with it. Yeah, last night I was in fucking agony. I was really sore. And it was only, obviously I took codeine and then I got in the bath. And that eased it slightly, but then when I got out of the bath, the ache came back. And today, it's almost like I've done a massive workout. So, yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable, shall we say. Alan, yes, you do. You need to listen to our voices because we're very important people. I believe so, Joe. Alan, where are you? Remind me. Remind me whereabouts. Leicester, that's right. Up north. Bum, 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 bum. Do it, Kirsty. You can do it. But wait, why don't you just sit and enjoy a chat, and then when you finish, then go and do some cleaning, because I'll be doing it at the same time. Thank you, Joe. Joe is amazing, isn't she? Jamie, yeah, I've heard that actually. It's interesting. This is so funny. Why is it funny? What's funny about it? Yeah, I don't get it over the counter. I get a prescription for codeine. I don't think I've heard of that one, Kirsty. Jamie, that's interesting. I put all that, or most of that, in a curry. Get my hands off the phone. Sorry. Well, I've just been told off. Yarn, can you remember how it goes back together? And take it in pill form as well. Okay. Alan, make sure that you write these numbers down, mate. Jamie, turmeric is really good as well. People don't believe it, but my auntie takes turmeric, and along with the chemo that she's having, she's now been given the all clear, and I think a lot of that is down to the natural things that she's been taking. Alan, diazepam is what my dad was on, and it worked wonders for him. Boom, 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 boom. Jamie, probably, yeah. Well done, Alan. I think I might need another coffee in a minute. Alan, of course you can. Ask away. That's what I'm here for. What's my favourite cereal brand? Crunchy Nut Cornflakes, but it's very rare that I eat cereal. I don't often have breakfast. But yeah, Crunchy Nut Cornflakes. Or Frosted Shreddies. That's a random question, but okay. Alan, yes. So, what my dad did, he heard the voices, and what he did, he bought a CB radio, and he used to sit and listen to white noise on the CB radio, and he would think that the noises, the voices were coming through the radio, the CB, and it would sort of verbalize the voices for him. But that was before he signed himself into a hospital. To get treatment. And in fairness, he did that. He was in the hospital for about 6 months, maybe a bit longer. I was very young then, so I can't remember. I do remember visiting him. And while he was in the hospital, it wasn't nice to see. But when he came out, he was on this medication, and they took quite some time to find the right combination of meds for him. When they finally did find the right combination, he did start doing more. So a little story about my dad. He had a massive breakdown when I was 13. As I said, down to the voices and thinking people were talking about him. When I was 17, him and my mum got married. They were married for some time, and then one day my mum divorced him because she couldn't cope with his illnesses. After so long, knowing that he was sick before they got married. That was something that made me really angry. But yeah. Excuse me a moment. Spam text messages. Morning, Frankie. How are you? I'm sure that I just saw some new people. Good morning, everybody. No, that's fine, Alan. It's something that I'm quite happy to talk about. Joe, you got this. Do it. Get loads of stuff done, mate. Frankie, I'm good, thank you, mate. You do, Alan. I've got to say, you really do. So that's why I need you to get in touch with the doctors, please. Phone them up. That's the first step. Just phone them up and ask to speak to a doctor. They'll probably get the doctor to call you back and then just explain when they do to the best of your ability. Rebecca, Tracy, good morning. What are you drinking, Frankie? You come through the TV, yeah, so that's basically what my dad had when he bought the CB radio. He would hear the voices coming through the CB radio. Dressing gown people. Only me in the dressing gown, I think. 8Ball, good morning, how are you, mate? Alan, will you make that phone call for me, mate? Will you call the doctors? Have them call you back and just speak to a doctor. You don't have to make an appointment. Just make that first step and speak to a doctor. In fact, you could probably do that online. You could probably do an e-consult. I don't know if you you have e-consult with your doctors, but why don't I get dressed? Because if I get dressed, my dog wants to go for a WALK, and I'm doing this first. So there is a reason. Alan, please do. Tea is not the best. Coffee is the best. I've got an overwhelming urge to say, fuck you, Frankie. Fuck you, Frankie. Why? Why? Yes, you do, definitely. Frankie, I don't mean that. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but I needed to. I know. I don't like tea. I do like tea, but it's just not my thing. Tea is not my thing. Yeah, I can't help it sometimes. Rebecca, I'm well, thank you, and hopefully so is everyone else. 6 sugars, you dirty bastard. Oof. 6. Ugh. don't care who owns Nescafe. It's still lovely to drink coffee. If you drink coffee, you'll feel a lot better. Yeah, I bet, mate. It sounds like syrup. Me too, Jan. All day long. Wow, that's the first, Rebecca. Yeah, that's very true. However, a lot of the good properties of coffee are removed in the preparation process, I guess. There is a coffee that is available online. I can't remember what it's called. And it's a small company, and they manage to keep all the beneficial properties in the coffee, but it's really expensive. I do like vanilla or caramel in coffee. Well, what do you mean I'm something else, Yime? I'm special. I'm very special. Sarah, have you got where I live? The name of the place I live. I'm not going to tell you it. Is about waterland. So the name of it means waterland. So what we find is we end up, when it rains, we have like a pool in the front garden, because the water doesn't drain away properly. No, I haven't tried honey in tea, but then I don't drink tea, so. It's got to be coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Hey, I've got a secret. It was only a little secret. What? Americans microwave coffee. Is that true? Ours isn't really clay-based. It's farmland, so, yeah. Marley's fast asleep. There he is. Sleeping quietly. No, I don't. I wish I did. Since I had my gallbladder removed, you don't need to know this. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was pretty piss poor, to be fair, Jan. Yeah, so, yeah, since I had my gallbladder removed, have you seen, I think it was Bridesmaids, and Yeah, the wife made me watch it, and she shouts, "It's coming out of me like lava." You remember that? But no, they don't cause constipation. Americans don't have kettles, do they? Jamie is in New York City. Yeah, I used to have a proper coffee machine. I have to drink instant these days. Good night, Claire. Sleep well. See you in 20 minutes. Ugh. How do they make a cup of tea without a kettle? Doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand. I'm very fussy what instant coffee I have. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but hey, I want to say Ocean or Oceana. But okay. Tracy, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, but where'd you get your hot water from if you haven't got a kettle? No, that's disgusting. You need to get yourself an electric kettle. Trust me, you will never look back. I know. So yeah, the one that you put on the heat, we used to have one. Well, we still got one somewhere, and we put it on the Rayburn. And yeah, you just sit on the Rayburn all day. Tips, not really. Spend time in the library maybe, or in the computer lab or whatever. Yeah, my duck farts are disgusting. Yeah, yeah, it's nasty. Don't put it in the microwave. Buy a kettle. Honestly, buy a kettle. Buy an electric kettle. Fill it with water. Turn it on. Put your tea bag in the cup and pour it. Because it just is. It's microwaves, isn't it? Blah. Birds. Yeah, but don't put it in the microwave. You can't beat a kettle. You press the button and away you go. I don't like microwaves at all, if I'm honest. Is it bad that your boyfriend's 30? Yeah, if you're in school, yeah, it is bad. I know it's just water, but I don't like microwaves. I don't do microwaves. Yime, I need you to send me a message on Discord so I can get your address, so I can send you the spoon. How's my stick going? What stick? My big stick. No, big one. I'm still waiting for my carving knives. I know you keep forgetting. Spoon! Yep. As soon as my carving knives come, I'm going to be on it, mate. Yeah, if I drink tea, it's got to be really strong. But also, you guys over in America don't have tea like we do. Yeah, there is no spoon. It wasn't Neil that said it, though. It was the kid, wasn't it? The kid said it to Neil, and he just repeated it later on. I'm not making anyone one. You can all go fuck off and make your own. What kind of tea I've got? Okay. I'm not making a cup of tea. It's fucking. I suppose I could make a cup of tea. None of you know how to make a cup of tea? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, it smells fucking divine in here. Braised steak. Okay. I can't believe that you fuckers are making me have a cup of tea. But look at this. Look. I can't wait for that tonight. Braised steak. You're a bunch of fucking arseholes making me fucking make a cup of tea. Kettle, ignore the mess. I've not cleaned up yet. Okay. I'm going to make a small cup of tea because I don't like tea. Land Rover cup. Fucking disgusting. Look, let's do this. Right, I'll move that cup over there. This is how we make a cup of tea. Tea bag. Kettle boiling. Do not make the mistake of putting the milk in first. Ruins it. If I'm going to have a cup of tea, I've got to have sugar in it. Because it's fucking horrible. I love my cup. Actually, I think, just so that you're aware, it's Yorkshire tea. Okay? Yeah, milk's got to go in last. Good old Yorkshire tea. Nuke it, why? kettle's nearly finished. Fucking water would still be in the microwave now. Okay, so kettle's almost finished, but the tea bag and the sugar are in there. You don't have to have sugar. I have 1 sugar. Then, when the kettle's boiled, which it very nearly has, there we go. Can you see that colour already? Look at that. Look at the colour. Mix it round, get the flavour out. Then add the milk. Okay? You want it nice and strong, you don't want it piss poor. Why milk? Because I like milk. Well, I don't like milk. I like milk in a cup of tea. And then you squeeze the tea bag out carefully without fucking bursting it. Throw the tea bag away. And there is a proper cup of tea. Okay? Tea bag in, yeah. Hello, Molly. Look at this dog. He's so happy. He's so happy. He's a good boy. Look at that tail. What you doing, Miles? What you doing? What you doing? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. Yes, he is. He's such a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. Yeah. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? See the birds? You see them? You see? Do you see the birds? Do you see the birds? Oh. That's it. He's all excited now. Oh, fuck's sake. Now I've got to drink a cup of tea. Fuck's sake. He does like a cup of tea, if I'm honest. Actually, I could make myself a cup of coffee and give him a cup of tea, couldn't I? Pom, pom, pom. Stop it, Miles. Yeah, it's Marley. He does like a cup of tea. I don't like black tea. Yeah, see, that's how you make a cup of tea. No, he loves a cup of tea. Loads of milk. No, not morning tea. I don't even like it that much. You can't put ice in a hot cup of tea, can you? Ice melts in hot water. Oh. I think I need to make myself coffee. 5 more sugars. Are you noshing on your cock, Marley? Are you? Are you? Come on. Are you noshing on your cock? Come on then. Marley's noshing on his cock. Dirty dog. Dirty dog. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Good boy. Yeah. No. What? You want to come up? I think you may be a troll. Shouldn't be anyone 15 in this chat, to be fair. Good boy. You're all needy. Yeah. What? Okay. Nice. Yeah, it's not right at all. Uncomfortable. Do you think maybe he's comfortable? No, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. No. He's so needy. Look at him. You know, for such a small dog, he's fucking heavy. Can't believe he made me drink tea. Sorry. I'm sorry. Cloudy and gloomy. You're the biggest spanner here. I wouldn't say that, Alan. See, I knew you'd be back, Claire. I knew it. You're a good boy. Do you think he loves me? Yeah, ill intentions, definitely. There we go. Yeah, he does, definitely. Nice, Frankie. We're getting there, aren't we? He can't run the same anymore. He limps. Okay, Alan. Me too. No, what's the matter? Where are you going? Do you want to go down? Go on then. You don't want to go down? No. Okay. Oh. You comfortable? There we go. Brittany Spaniels. I'm not sure if I've seen one of those. I'd have to look one up. I'm not sure if I've seen one. I might have. Are they the big ones? Really big. What? What? He's looking at me now as if to say, I want to go for a walk. Oh dear. Has anybody looked into the breathworks that I have been talking about? Has anybody had a look at the channel yet? I know, we are getting there though. We are getting there. It's just a shame that it's slowed down now. Because we got up to where we are really quickly. You have? What did you think of it, Frankie? He's really enthusiastic, but it's quite good actually. It's almost like meditation, but yeah, really good. Ah, British sitcom. That's a good question. There's no new sitcoms really. All old stuff. Ant, nice. Same for me, please. No beans, no tomato. But I would like black pudding, please. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting. Funnily enough, I used to breed Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. And I owned the son of the world champion. Yeah. They're smaller than Springers, okay. Fawlty Towers. I think I'd probably be more along the lines of Only Fools and Horses. Bread. Bread was funny. Blackadder. I didn't really like Blackadder. Yeah, Only Fools and Horses. But Bread was... Yeah, Rebecca, it's not a King Charles, it's a Cavalier King Charles. They're two different breeds. Very similar, except the King Charles has a domed head, like me.
The Cavalier has a flat head. But yeah, it's a common mistake. Porridge, I didn't really like porridge. Bread, so look it up. It's based in Liverpool. It was really good, really funny. Lilo Lil. Yeah, the problem in America, Yaim, and I don't mean any disrespect here. The badly bred Cavaliers here were often sent over to America. So getting a good bloodline over in America was really difficult. Are you going to need subtitles? Yeah, Last of the Summer Wine, that was a good one. What else? Was it called Who's the Boss? Rick Mail. Mm, mm. Who's the Boss? Yeah, that was corny. Two Up, Two Down. Yeah, Bottom was funny. You got to have a bit of a sick humour for Bottom. Dan, do it. Man About the House, yeah. Absolutely fabulous. Okay, Frankie, no worries. I think he should have lost his position a long time ago, Claire. He's a sick, dirty bastard. Absolutely fabulous as well. Why are you sick? Good night, Frankie. Sleep well. Casual Gamer, how you doing? The mighty Boosh. I can't believe you're making me drink fucking tea. Who remembers Desmond's? That was quite funny. You're welcome to it, to be fair. Benny Hill was funny. Different Strokes, yeah. Desmond's with pork pie. Pork pie! Yeah, coffee, definitely. Setting the barbers, that's right. My beard's getting long. Reeves and Mortimer, I didn't really watch that. What are you talking about, Willis? That's a different Strokes. There's a different Strokes, which is about a painter. Grange Hill. Boone. Who remembers Boone with Michael Elphick and Neil Morrissey? Yeah, I've watched King of the Hill. Boone was brilliant. I loved Boone. If I could watch Boone from the beginning again, I would, but I can't find it anywhere. Yeah, there's different Strokes. Men behaving badly, yeah. What'd you do that for, Dan? Wurzel Gummidge. Tommy died on stage, didn't he? The Fast Show. I don't think I've ever seen that. The Young Ones. Yeah, that was good. I'm trying to think of others. All I can think of is programs that I used to watch when I was younger. And it was things like Tales of the Crypt and what was that called? Prisoner Cell Block H. That was Australian, wasn't it? Red Shoe Diaries. Harry Enfield's fantastic. Black Beauty, yeah. Do you remember Beauty and the Beast? The one where he lived in the sewers and he had the face of a lion. Do you remember that? Yeah, Wentworth. Tales of the Unexpected, yeah. I used to love the music for that, and the music box. You know, the music box that went round and round and round and round and round. I loved that. Yime, what are you and Sarah talking about? I didn't watch The Borrowers. Roseanne was another one. Too Fast, how you doing? I've got fucking a cup of tea. Can you believe I've got a cup of tea? The Fraggles, yeah. Dukes of Hazzard, 18, Airwolf, Knight Rider, Street Hawk, all them. The Fraggles were brilliant. Look, Ma, I got a Fraggle! I hand roll. Does anyone remember the time Boy George was on the 18? Yeah, Cheers. I used to watch Cheers, and Hill Street Blues was on after it. Yeah, we do get a lot of American TV. Oh, we did. We don't so much now. A more modern one that I really enjoyed, and it's not a sitcom, it's a TV series, was Grimm. Grimm was fantastic. Yeah, TJ Hooker. That's with, what's his name? Captain Kirk. What's his name? I can't remember his name. Oh! Oh! The Avengers, Professionals, Prisoner. Yeah, they're all fucking... Boy George wasn't a girl. he just, you're welcome, Dan. Minder was brilliant with Terry McCann. Yeah, I didn't watch Game On. It was good, that one, wasn't it, Jan? Do you like that? Columbo, yeah. Boy George the singer, yeah. He was on the A-Team. Bill Shatner, that's it. I've not got any trousers on. I am naked under here. Yeah, William Shatner. Oh, coffee, cup of tea even. Yeah, Boy George, 80s singer. Wasn't a woman. Yes, I'm from the UK. What did I eat last night? That's correct. That's right. Culture Club. Yeah. He was a man. He's now a world famous DJ. It's not. It's a man. He's a world famous DJ. I promise you. He was a man that wore makeup. Yeah. I can't remember his real name. It's a man. Google him. Google Boy George. No, he is a fantastic DJ. Yeah, look him up. Google him. Promise you, he's a man. He has a penis. He has a penis. Penis. Yeah, he does look quite feminine, but he's definitely a man. I believe a gay man, but I could be wrong. Bom, 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 bom. Duran Duran. Human League. Tell me when will I see you again? That one. Yes, George Michael did wear makeup. But Boy George, he was well known because he had really heavy makeup. Thomas, can you give me more details, mate? Trying to hurt you, how? I don't think I've ever seen Fantasy Island. Kiss did wear makeup, yes. Twisted Sister. How you doing, Perp? You alright? You've been lurking all this time. The sun's fucking... There we go. Sun's out today. It's nice. Bum, 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 bum. Just roll out of bed. Bit late, mate. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. They're making me drink a cup of fucking tea. Ugh. Small cup feels wrong. Yo, you're not gonna have it, are you? You're not gonna listen. Look at that. Ooh, delicious. Ooh, yeah. Can't wait to get some of that tonight. Yeah, baby. It does, doesn't it? The only thing that could improve it, I reckon, would be if it was venison rather than beef. Thomas, if that's the case, then why are you having anything to do with her? I'm not going to drink a microwave cup of tea at all. That'll make me blow off. We do use seasoning. Tell her to fuck off, Thomas. No, it's beef, mate. Venison is absolutely beautiful. Can't get over her. You need to. All you're going to do is get yourself into trouble. I don't know what else I can tell you, mate. Just get away from her. Yeah, so if you've never tried venison, it is wonderful. Give it a go. La 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 la. No. I'm going to put jalapenos in there. That would ruin it. I've never had bison. Too dear. Yeah. I don't need to pay for venison. No, we didn't kill the cow. Dan, don't do it. no jalapenos. That would ruin it. That would absolutely ruin it. Too gamey. Okay. Yeah, I think that's possible, Lisa. So if I want venison, I can go and get the rifle from the farm and go over the fields and get myself venison. Bum, 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 bum. What? Why is that cruel? To be fair, venison, deer are an issue on the farm. So, yeah. Yeah, we have guns. Oh, you're a vegetarian. Okay. Yeah, so on a farm, the deer are an issue because they destroy the fences and things like that. Yeah, so they are an issue. Not as much as badgers are an issue, though. Badgers are a terrible fucking thing to have around. They need to do another cull on the badgers, I think. I know that might offend people, and I don't mean to offend anyone when I say that. I'm all for animal rights, but it's yeah. Hello, Badger. Rebecca, good morning. Yeah, deers and badgers and foxes as well. Foxes are a fucking nightmare, but yeah, it is what it is. Put coal in your boots. What about foxes? Foxes are fucking a pain in the ass. They keep killing all the lambs. Lisa, I agree. They are here for a reason. But when it comes to when you have cattle and you could lose a whole herd because of the badger, it's bear in mind that yeah, Lisa, it's a pain in the ass with the foxes, and I like foxes. I love listening to them. You know, you can hear them calling at night, and I love it. But when it comes to the farmer's livelihood, the farmer's herd, or whatever, it's yeah. Anyway, yeah, let's not talk about it. Just sometimes certain things are a must, if that makes sense, as much as I don't like to admit it. We have a cow dog. Well, funnily enough, Marley and Marley's son, me, his son's called me, and his grandson as well, that's called Monty. Because you're a granddad, aren't you, Miles? I'm you and he's me, yeah. So we got Marley and me and Monty. Father, son and grandson. But me isn't Monty's father. Poor me is going to have his bollocks cut off next week. No, no bitches. I know. Guthrie, good morning. I don't know, Yaim. I don't know. At least one, obviously, because me is one of his. I think you might have got that one a little bit wrong. Gandhi's flip-flop was dry. But well done, 2 miles. Good effort. Hitting the gym's good. It will definitely help your mental health. Dun, dun, dun. I know. I really feel for him. I really do feel for him. Guthrie, I feel that I won't go back to the gym. No, I have had the snip, yeah. It was done with the laser. You're a spanner. No, not my decision, but it does need to be done. Me and Monty are fighting over dominance. So me has sired some puppies, so it's his turn to have his balls cut off. Casual gamer, see you later. Oh. I forgot your name as well, fuck's sake. Suzanne? Is it Suzanne? I want you to feel special, Alan. Talk to us, mate. What's going on? Why have you been down? That's okay. You're allowed to do that. You have the power. I did think about it for a little while before I did it, mate, because I wasn't quite sure whether I should give you that power. You'll be fucking muting everyone, watch. So yeah, I did think about it quite a bit first. Okay. What having a spanner means, it means that you're special, mate. You can't sleep. Right, first of all, I will guarantee you, however ugly you might feel, you're not. Feeling ugly, I know what that feels like. I was saying yesterday, someone can call you beautiful a million times, and then that one time that they turn around and say that you're ugly, it sticks with you forever, and you can't get that out of your mind. Hopefully you was here yesterday and you was taking note of the game that we played yesterday, which was really good. We got a great response to it. I sort of dumb Americans. What makes you say dumb Americans? Okay, so yeah, yesterday it was a little bit of cognitive thinking, I guess. A little game that I started yesterday, and it went really well. And the trick was to find something positive about a word. And it's really hard to find something positive about a negative word. Jamie said it. But if you can do it, have a go. Just see if you can find a positive on everything. Just think of a word and find a positive for that word. And don't forget the little victories. Little victories do help. Miserable, yes, you can find a positive on miserable. Rebecca, did you do little victories before I introduced it on the channel? That's just a junk shelf there. But we got a lot over there. And in that cupboard over there, we got teapots. Teapots. You did. Good, good. do you mean little victories? Not victims. Yeah, Alan, just a heads up, mate. Calling somebody a Yank because they're from America doesn't mean that they're a Yank. A Yank is someone from New York that supports the New York Yankees. In fairness, Dan, we are all victims. All of us, every single one of us are victims. Not Confederate, okay. I was close. Nieces! How are you, my love? Marley, he's a good boy. Fucking sighed at me. War of the Roses shit, okay. Yeah. So, a question for the Americans. Do you still hold it against the British? Alan, no need to apologise, it's fine. Nice yarn, good idea. What do I mean? I'm talking about the redcoats. I'm talking about the British setting fire to the White House. I don't know the whole story, obviously. It's not something that I've read up on, but I've got a friend in Massive Two Tits, what I like to call it. And he holds it against me all the time. And he takes the piss out of the way we spell things like tyre. Yeah, Massive Two Tits. I'd love to live there as well. It's really strange actually because in Massive Two Tits, a lot of the places there are named after British places like Birmingham and Portsmouth and Plymouth and stuff. Sorry, Yime. Sorry. Sarah, no problem. What was I talking about? I don't know what I was talking about. New York is named after Yorkshire. Is it really? I do have a question actually. Why is New York named twice? Oh, Marley, do you like to be in the sun? Marley's just gone and lay by the door because the sun is shining. He's gone and lay in the sun. Look at him. He's so cute, isn't he? Can anyone tell me why? Why it's named twice? Why is it New York, New York? I don't understand. And why is it New York City and New York? Why is it two separate ones? Yeah, I know that bit. They had a stutter, yeah. Okay, so the state of New York and New York City. And that's why it's New York, New York, because it's New York in the state of New York. No, we don't. We don't have San Francisco or Los Angeles. Yeah, I guess. I guess. It's interesting. It's interesting. When I was younger, um, Yaim, you just made me think of this. When I was younger, I used to watch a lot of westerns, you know, cowboys and Indians. And I was obsessed with the look of Native Americans back then, the native tribes, yeah. I was obsessed with the look. I used to draw them. Really strange. I don't know why I found it so intriguing. If London's a pineapple, it's upside down. Yeah, I used to love the old westerns. Guthrie, yeah, that's true. Jam on toast. Oof. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Nieces, that's interesting. Thomas, nice. So now I still have a bit of an interest there because I watched silliness. I watched Yellowstone. Um, and I found that interesting because I'm guessing that a lot of the storylines on Yellowstone, although far-fetched, with the Native Americans and uh, the what's the word I'm looking for? Someone just said it. Reservations. I'm guessing that that's actually the way it is with the reservations. I mean, I suspect that there is quite a lot of Native American blood in a lot of the population in America, simply because that would happen. I think I have, I'm not sure. I think I have seen it. Guthrie, that's interesting. Davy boy, how are you? Been a while, mate. You sunbathing, Marley? Are you sunbathing? He's a good boy. Nice casinos, yeah. Been blur. I don't know if it's true, but I suspect that when Native Americans would go into fight, they would have captured some of the white women, shall we say, and used them for their own pleasures, should we say that? Davey, that's shit, mate. Funnily enough, when my dad passed away, he was awake in the morning and he asked for me. And then the nurse gave him a shot of morphine, and that's when he passed away. And I always wonder now, if he hadn't have had that morphine, if he'd have lasted long enough for me to get there. Dan, yeah, I'd agree with that as well. Excuse me, somebody at the door. Molly, come on. Thank you. I have a package. I have a package. Oh. Should we see what it is? Can't get in it. You want to see my package? I know what this is. Dum 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 dum. You ready? Ooh. Nice. Lovely, 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 lovely. Exciting. Guess who's going to be doing some carving? I'm going to be doing some carving. Look at that. 3 of them. Beautiful. They're all warm. I can make a spoon. This will be fun. I'm looking forward to having a go at that. Yeah, I might just do that actually. I might just do that because that one there will get the spoon part lovely. Marley, stop noshing on your cock, you dirty bastard. Oh, I'm looking forward to using these. I'm thinking about making a bowl, mate. But yeah, exciting, really exciting. I've been waiting days for them. A very small apple. Why would I want to chop up a small apple? Should I go and get the spoon and give it a go? I don't want to fuck it up though. I'm gonna put my cigarette out. I'm gonna go and get the spoon and see if I can. No, I haven't made a fork. A big wizard walking stick. That'd be cool. I'm going upstairs, Miles. Am I back? Am I back? I think I might be back. Am I back now? Yay! Yeah, if I fuck it up, I'm sorry. I don't mean to fuck it up. It's quite hard to not dig it in. Carve a spoon. Yeah, it's quite difficult to not dig in. Do you know what I mean? Stabworthy, good luck, mate. I used to be known as Robbie, but not anymore. just Rob. Concentration is paramount. I don't want to fuck the spoon up that I've done. Can you hear that? It's not a nice noise, is it? Yeah, me, you sure you want this spoon? That's not too bad. Let's try this one. Interesting. Interesting. Stabby McStab face, stabby McStab face. Catch you later, Dan. Thanks for joining, mate. Appreciate it. Marley, stop it. Do. You can't see, can you? Is that better? Can you see a bit better there now? Is that better, Jan? Is that any better? How's that look? Carol, how are you? I'm well, thank you. It's a spoon. Yeah, it's a spoon. Gonna take a bit of getting used to, I think. That's pretty close. Pretty close. You can't see it, can you? See that ridge there? I've left the ridge on purpose. It's pretty close. Boom, 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 boom. better. Still got that bit there that's a bit too high. Still a bit high there. Yaim, it's far from perfect, but it's a bit closer than it was. Okay. Not quite perfect, but yeah, it's better than it was. It still needs, yeah, it's not quite where I want it to be. There's a few little bits that are off. Do you know what I mean? Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Okay, so I'm not being rude. As you can see, it keeps you thinking, and you're not thinking about what's going on and what's in in your thoughts as such. You just kind of lost in what you're doing. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit more on this a little bit later on. But for now, I'm going to call it a day there. I'm going to end the morning session. I'm going to do a few bits and bobs, get dressed. Yeah. My chat keeps stopping and fucking... I'm lost in spoon making, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna end this one here because it's like 170 minutes long. I'm gonna do a bit more on this later on. But it's a spoon. It's a spoon. And I think if you look at it there, it's a little bit off this side compared to this side, but it's a spoon and it's not too bad now. It's not the best piece of wood to be using. It's dry for a start, which doesn't help. But yeah, I've got lots of trees. Yeah, it's definitely a spoon. Davey boy, take care, mate. Yeah, I hope I've not fucked it up. I'm going to have a little go with this one as well. It's hard to... yeah, it's hard to do what I wanted to do. So I'm going to have a play with them on a different bit of wood before I fuck this one up, because if you look there, I took a little bit too much off there. But it's a spoon. So I know I'm on the right track. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Really appreciate you. I'm gonna bugger off and get dressed and shit. Not shit, but you know, stuff. I can't see what I'm fucking doing. There we go. Ta-da. It's got a non-stabby bit on it. So yeah, I will be back. I will be back shortly. I'm going to practice on a different spoon, because I've got a couple that I've started doing with the axe work. So thank you very much, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you later on today.